What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to Rodney. What's going on, gentlemen, and a few ladies we have out there? What's up? What's up, baby? Legal Alien in the house. Roger in the house. What's up, Roger? DJ, what's up, babies? Make sure you like the stream. Subscribe to the channel if you like being here. Let's get to the topic, and then we'll go and freestyle it. I want to cover the topic first for those people just watching the video for the topic, because a lot of people just want to hear the topic. So obviously, the topic of this video is texting, calling, and social media, and how a lot of guys are really don't have their phone game down. And it's one of the easiest things to get right, in my opinion, and I'll explain why. Now, first of all, I want to shout out to, because I have a lot of mentors in this space too, right? That really helped me out. But the OG that really helped me out before anybody was Corey Wayne. And Corey Wayne really had this down. And really, a lot of people don't listen to Corey Wayne anymore because people like Alpha Male Strategies, even Austin Dunham, Richard Cooper, they all get more views than Coach Corey Wayne. But Coach Corey Wayne is not as aggressive on the red pill thing. Doesn't really, you could say, doesn't really identify with that. But he was like the first guy to teach me these things, and I learned these things back in. I mean, when did Corey start making videos? 10 years ago. I started watching his videos around then, 10, 11 years ago. It's been. And these are some of the easiest things to master because you have time to ponder on it. Now, especially today's day and age, everyone communicates through their cell phone. And a lot of what's up, Prism Mall Crypto? What's up, Mr. Plankton? A lot of ways guys mess themselves up is that they make themselves too available. And it's easy not to do that with the cell phone. It's easy to put the cell phone down and not contact someone or reply to someone all hours of the day. Social media is crazy. Now, it seems that when I'm on these dating websites, and it's been like this before, but now it's insane, right? Obviously, I'm doing a lot of testing for you guys, a lot of sample sizes going on, a lot of sampling going on when it comes to, kind of getting some data, a lot of field research, you could say. But it seems to be the same, but way worse these days, where women will make dating websites and link their social media accounts, and it seems like they're not even serious about dating at all. It's just they want to get their social media following up, because a lot of guys, they're going to these profiles and these women will say, "Hey, I'm not on here often. Hit me up on Instagram or hit me up on Snapchat." And you go to their Instagram or their Snapchat, and they have hundreds or thousands of followers, sometimes hundreds of thousands of followers. So they're getting their clout up in that way, and you become a fan. And so that's one way women trick men into getting their clout up, like boosting their following. So you have to be careful with that sort of stuff. It's super prevalent on dating websites. Now, if you're a guy with a large social media following, by all means, you have some status and some clout there. Literally, it seems like Instagram's more for dating to me. That's the perception I'm getting. Okay, so when it comes to texting and dating and those sorts of things, Corey Wayne said something that I'll never forget, and I keep this. I do this all the time, every day. I live by this. The phone is for setting dates only. The phone is not for getting to know someone. Let me run that back. The phone is for setting dates only, not for getting to know someone. If you just keep it to that, you're going to win. Now, unfortunately, in today's day and age, a lot of people grow up getting to know people on MySpace. Remember MySpace? MySpace was my shit in high school. Texting, those sorts of things. But what happens is you kill the excitement, you kill the intimacy, and you talk about so much that when you get together, there's nothing to talk about. You can just be different by adhering to that rule, as the phone is for setting dates only, not for getting to know someone. You could be different. And a lot of guys don't do that because they're needy. They over pursue, like yesterday's topic, being too needy, wondering where you stand with women all the time. So when it comes to texting and those sorts of things, the phone is for setting dates only, not getting to know people. Now, obviously, there are exceptions, not too much of an exception, but there are exceptions when you have a girlfriend or a wife, because sometimes you're going to need to chat a little bit, via text, and sometimes you're going to need to talk on the phone, obviously, right? You got to handle things. Don't be a robot about it. Don't get too extreme. But what I'm saying is, if you're meeting someone, right, and she wants to text you all hours of the day, don't do that. Here's an example. Say, for example, I'm on dating websites. After like 5 or 6 messages, I say, "Hey, Here's my number. Hit me up sometime. Let's get together. Now, a lot of times women are, like I said, they're tire kickers. They don't really want to get together. They just want a pen pal to talk to on dating websites. So they're not even serious about dating you. They just want to see what's out there, So they might not hit you up. They might even ignore your text for your number, but some women will text you right away. Hey, this is so-and-so. I met you on so-and-so. What's up? Or here's my number. That's your opportunity to make a date. Now, what I've found is that it's better to build rapport. You got to build more rapport. It can prevent flakes, but sometimes it doesn't matter. What I mean by that is maybe reach out for a phone call. Hey, when are you free to get together for a phone call? So you have like a 5-minute phone call or something like that. Sometime during the week, you talk to her a little bit, make sure the conversation flows over the phone first, so that when you get together in person, it's not going to be a whack ass date. Because sometimes you meet up on a date with someone and they're just lame. You can't talk about anything. The conversation doesn't jive well or something like that. So why would you want to waste your time getting together in person with someone if you can't even hold a damn phone conversation, right? And so once you build that rapport, say, all right, hey, what does your schedule look like? She goes, oh, I'm free, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, whatever. Okay. How about we meet, Thursday at so-and-so bar, 6:00. Okay, good. I'll meet you there. Great. That's it. You don't need to be texting in between dates. Now, sometimes women who are, maybe they're really into you, they'll want to talk to you in between dates. They'll ask you how you're doing, or they'll be like, hey, are we still on for Thursday? And you can reply. But it's a trap when, say, the next day she'll text you like, hey, good morning. How are you doing today? Like that kind of stuff. Take your time to reply and say, hey, I'm doing well. I'm not a big texter. I can't wait to see you Thursday. Something like that. Get off the phone, because people live through their phone these days. The phone is for setting dates only, not getting to know someone. And you kill, like I said, the intimacy, you kill the like a surprise, because there's nothing to talk about on your dates, right? And that applies to even dating in relationships. You don't want to phone ship, especially early on in a new relationship. It's like most of the times people are not living together that often. So there's still some sort of mystery involved, right? You still don't know what's going on in their everyday life. And, people who are busy may only have a few days out of the week to see each other. And so I think a mistake is, because as time goes on, you're going to see each other more and more. It's going to go from 1 time a week to 2 times a week to 3 times a week. She's going to be spending the night at your house. That's how like relationships progress, right? You're going to be doing things, taking trips together, all kinds of crazy shit, right? But in the beginning, you got to make sure, not even in the beginning, but even in a relationship in general, you got to make sure that you're not having a phone ship, that you're still, the same principles still apply. You want to get to know each other in person. You want to catch up in person. Say if you're dating someone for a couple of months and, you both have super busy lives and you only get to see each other maybe twice a week. Don't have a phone ship. Still use the phone to set dates. The same principle applies. So when you get together, you can decompress and talk about your week and have something to talk about all night. You don't have anything to talk about if you've been chit-chatting all through the day. And what you'll notice is that those relationships where you save like all those conversations for when you get together in person, they're just better. You have a better time because you're talking so much and you're catching up. Whereas if you're in a relationship and you're just, hey, good morning, like, hey, beautiful, every day. Hey, how you doing? Good morning. How'd you sleep? Every fucking day. That shit gets so old so quick. Do not do that. It's going to burn everything out. Even with your wife, even when you live together, don't have a phone ship. Unless it's like something to hey, on the way home, can you pick this up? That's fine. But if you're in a relationship where you're always communicating every single time, to me, that's just boring. And to me, that really kills the spark. It kills the fire, the intimacy. So the phone is for setting dates only. Social media, do not become fans of these women on dating websites. They're literally trifling. Like they have their social media in their dating website profile. Hey, I'm not on here too much. Add me on Instagram or follow me on Instagram or add me on Snapchat. Motherfucker, they're trying to make you their fan. Unless you're fucking a guy who has a lot of status in the social media world, you're not going to stand out. You're just another fan. If she likes you, if she thinks you're attractive, she'll fucking talk to you on whatever dating platform there is. If she says, oh, I can't, I only respond on Instagram. It's like, dude, no, she'd go to her Instagram. I bet half her pictures of her are like half naked or some shit. And she's just trying to get you to be a fan. And go look at those comments. A bunch of simps in there, trying to be the one. So don't be that guy. Be different. So when it comes to that sort of stuff, you got to tighten up your game with texting. And the thing about tightening up your game with texting is that it's easy. It's easy to do. Why? Because you have time to think about it. Say, for example, like you get a woman's number, right? And say, for example, I always give my number to them. Why? Because they have to initiate putting my number in their phone and texting me. That is a commitment. That is already her making a move. I made the move by saying, hey, I'd like to meet you in person or something along those lines. Let's get together sometime. Here's my number. Hit me up sometime. I'm giving her the freedom to text me or not to text me. I like doing that. You can ask for a number, that's fine, but I wait a while before I text after getting a number, maybe like 5 days, a couple days, but never right away, right? Just wait a little bit. But I like to wait. Say, for example, she hits you up today. Wait a little bit, right? Wait a little bit. You have time to think. It's not like something in person where you have to think like right away. No, you can wait a little bit. So she says, hey, good morning. This is so-and-so from fucking Bumble or Tinder, whatever. You're like, oh, okay, she hit me up. It's 11 a.m. Let's wait a little bit. Let's wait till maybe 5 p.m., right? Something like that. Hey, what's up? So-and-so, it's good to hear from you. Hey, when are you free for a phone call? And if you're weird about that, I like to talk on the phone a little bit, build some rapport. That'll shock them right away because usually no one does that. What's up, Jake? Jake over there killing it. So that sort of thing, like, when they hit you up, I always ask for a phone call. Like, hey, when are you free to get together for a phone call to build some rapport, right? That'll prevent a lot of flakes and to see if you can jive well with the conversation. And that's important, right? Because what if you meet someone out and they fucking suck, The fact is, a lot of women are out there for a free fucking meal or they ain't got nothing better to do. So you want to make sure you have a good phone conversation, right? You could talk about something. Then you plan a date, right? But it's better to do that. It's easier to react to text messages than it is, to see someone in person, those sorts of things right away. So you have time to think about it. So that's why you got to get really got to tighten your phone game up. Don't be so available all the time. Don't over pursue. And texting is like fucking tennis. Like dating is like tennis. Like a mistake a lot of guys will make is they'll send a text message. They won't receive anything in a couple of days or something like that. And they'll get impatient. They'll double text, they'll triple text. Guys, you have to understand something. If you're meeting like a very attractive woman on Tinder or any dating website, or even in person, you have to understand there's a fucking ton of guys that she has to go through. If you date any woman, attractive woman, and you get to a point where she wants to show you, because I've dated many women who, after a while of dating, they'll show you their dating profile, and you'll see they have hundreds of matches, hundreds of fucking dicks being flung away. Jake knows what I'm talking about. And so they take their time. They're spoiled for choice. They take their time when they get back to you. You cannot be impatient. You cannot triple text. You cannot double text. You need to wait. You need to have some patience. Sometimes women will take a week to get back to you. Why? Because they're just going through the motions. Maybe they have dates set up. Maybe they're still in a relationship. Who fucking knows? But that's not your job. Your job is, hey, you reached out. Now you wait for the ball to come back over the net. A lot of guys do get impatient and they say some fucking strange things. Like some guys, they get all butthurt, like, oh, you think you're better than me? You haven't texted me back, those sorts of things. It's called the art of big league. What's up, Jake? It's true, look at attraction isn't a choice. She's attracted to you. You're already in. You just can't fuck it up, and a lot of guys do that. They talk so many guys talk their way out of so much ass. It's like served on a silver platter and they talk their way out of it for whatever reason, whether she liked your dumbass forehead, she liked the way you walk, the way you talk, whatever it is, she likes you. And so many guys talk their way out of ass just because they're not patient. They over pursue, they're needy. And so texting, man, just tighten up your phone game is a big deal. Tightening up your phone game is a big deal. It's actually important that we have Jake Gagan in the chat right now. First of all, killing it over the weekend. But when I talk about social media and status, like when you're on dating websites, a lot of women, like I said before, will have their in their Tinder, their Hinge, or their Bumble. They'll have their social media link on there, and they'll be like, hey, hit me up on Instagram. I'm never on here, which means I want you to be a fucking fan. If you're not a guy with a significant amount of like clout, It's not going to look good for you sliding in their DMs. If you're not a guy who doesn't have pictures, like good pictures of him, you're doing things with friends, you're out and about living your life, you have like a good amount of followers. If you're a fucking guy who's taking a selfie with his fucking cat and has a picture of you holding a sea bass up, you and your buddies going fishing, it's not going to go well for you. So, you know, I don't do that. I don't have a huge social media following, but that's usually the rule. Don't become a fan. If she likes you, she'll fucking talk to you on whatever dating platform you're on. But a lot of women do that just to get their clout up, and it works. It works because if you go to their Instagrams, their Snapchats, you can see they got a lot of followers. They have a lot of followers. So tighten up your texting game. It's easy to do. It's easy to do because you have time. A big problem that guys have when it comes to texting over pursuing is the fact that they don't really have anything going on. That's why yesterday when I talked about neediness and the way to solve neediness and really get over that, stop being so needy is to fill your life with purpose, to fill your life with things that you're going after, right? To fill your life with things that you're trying to achieve. You got to get busy. If you're just working a 9 to 5 and you're not doing anything else after that 9 to 5, you're not building something. You got to get busy. 8 hours is not enough. Go deliver food for Postmates. Go work on something, a side business or something like that. Get busy. Fill your life up with friends, activities, things that are productive to make you a better man. Become a bigger and better catch. I'm telling you, man, hot women are a dime a dozen, especially in Southern California. But a high value male who has money, who has his own place, nice car, stays in shape, takes care of himself, brushes his fucking teeth, little things like that, smells good, little things like that. They're rare. They're very rare. Guys who got a little bit of game, who don't over pursue, who let women come and go as they please, which means you give people the freedom and time to miss you. Those sorts of things. You're ahead of the game. I'm telling you. You don't got to be fucking. I appreciate that, Jake. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you so much, man. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And kudos to you, man. You're over there, fucking Jake over there slaying it, bro. I saw you had 2 honeys under your arms, buddy. I see you, bro. Let's go to Hard Summer, man. We're gonna kill it. We'll have a good time, bro. Exactly, DJ. DJ made $70K doing DoorDash. $70K just doing DoorDash. That's a hustle right there, right? That's a salary right there, doing DoorDash. That's a hustle right there. I know people that work at a job that I used to work at, Target, making $60K a year to slave their ass off and work for somebody else. Motherfuckers delivering food, making $70K a year. Money's out there. You just got to go get it. Money's out there. Money's out there. Let me read some questions. Made the mistake of texting too soon, but that was my early days. Like a good rule of thumb is what I like to do is if I get like I said, I like to put the ball in their court because usually what I found out, if you make them invest at all, like anything, like having to put their number in your phone and having them text you, it works out a little better because it shows she's a little bit interested. She could still just be a tire kicker. She could still just want to have someone to take. Look, women like attention. They want attention. They might be going through some shit. I mean, so many women are on these dating websites, or even when you meet in person, they're just getting out of relationships, or they have a guy that they're fucking. This guy comes and he blows their back out, doesn't want to show her any more attention, and she texts you because you're the emotional tampon. So a lot of women are tire kickers. That is true. So you have to understand that even if you get the number and you still text and you set up a date, doesn't mean that things are going to work out, or doesn't mean that she's real serious about it at all. Women like attention, right? Women flake all the time, but there's a way to lower that rate down of flakers. And so if I get a number, like for example, hypothetically, if someone hit me up last night at 8 p.m., right? I already had plans at 8 or 7 p.m. My rule is, shout out to Corey Wayne, if a woman texts me after 7 p.m., I don't reply back until the next day. Why? Because I'm probably out doing something. And that should be the perception you're giving off. If she texts me at 7 o'clock and you text her back at like 7:02, don't do that. That's fucking creepy and desperate. Even if you're not busy and you don't have anything going on, fake that shit till you make it. You need to fake it till you make it. Do not do that. If it's after 7 p.m., I wait till the next day, till like 11 a.m., something like that. Maybe even the afternoon. Hey, how's it going? I was out with some friends last night or something. You have to explain yourself. Hey, how's it going? It's good to hear from you. When are you free for a phone call? Or when are you free to get together? Something like that. Make it short. Oh, a woman who likes you will give you multiple dates. A woman who's just a tire kicker. And this is why I like talking on the phone, because you build more rapport. A woman who's a tire kicker, she's going to be like, oh, well, I might be free Friday or maybe Saturday. I don't know. Well, you never accept maybe dates. Ever, ever, never, ever, never fucking accept a maybe date. Never. You as a busy guy, you should be busy, act as if, are never going to accept, I may be free Thursday. Why? Why would you accept a maybe date? I always say, hey, it seems like you don't know when your schedule is open. So let me know for sure when you're free to get together, that we can go from there. So I take it or leave it kind of attitude. If she likes you, she's going to give you multiple days. Like, oh, I'm free fucking Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay, great. Then make a date for that day. But you definitely want to wait. And if it's earlier in the day, if she texts you early in the day, wait a few hours at least. Don't text back right away. You gotta have some game. You gotta have some game. You don't need to make her wait for a fucking week before you text back. That's crazy and extreme. But don't fucking text back within like 30 seconds. That's some crazy shit. Be busy. If you're not busy, act as such. But if I hit that serve and she doesn't hit the ball back, that means I aced. Yeah. Hey, dating's like tennis, man. Sometimes women just don't text you back. They're probably busy with other dudes. Like, a lot of women you're dating are dating multiple guys. Doesn't mean they're fucking all of them. They could be, who knows? But they're still dating multiple guys. Accept that, understand that. But that's 95% of the man's problem closing the deal. It's not as hard as you think it is, guys. Once you get somebody out on a date, I mean, unless she's structured, or unless something is really bad, like maybe you just, I don't know, you fuck it up or you say some dumb shit, you're gonna be okay. It's not that hard to close. What do you do if you set up a date and they bring a friend? Absolutely fucking not. No friends you never go out on dates with friends at all, ever, in the early stages. Group dates are for girlfriends. Group dates are for girlfriends, and wives and stuff like that. Group dates are not for new dates, no. Because a friend is going to cock block. They always cock block. No group dates with friends. Zero. Never ever group dates. Roger, that's what I do. Hey. What's up, Bracket Club? How you doing, bro? How's the job going? Yeah, never ever do friend dates. That's the cock block. Ever, never. Here's some first date nevers. Movies, never ever. Loud shows, events, ever, never. Why? How the fuck are you gonna get to know somebody at a concert, at a show, at a movie? This doesn't work like that. You meet out for drinks. Why? Because it's cheap, it's fun, and that's a perfect spot for you to talk. If she doesn't drink alcohol, that's fucking boring. But if she doesn't drink alcohol, go for coffee or something. But always make sure it's in the evening. Why? Because the evening is romantic, right? You're not gonna fucking. It's not gonna end up at your house if you meet her out for fucking Starbucks at 11 a.m. for a sandwich. Friends do shit like that. If you want to act like her lover, romantic interests meet out for drinks late at night. They don't meet for fucking lunch. So wait, so if you ask her on a date and she confirms, but something comes up and she cancels, do you set up a second date or move on? Do you let her set up the second date since you took initiative for the first? That's interesting, right? So this is what I do. If it so it depends. I wouldn't mention anything until she offers a second date. Say, for example, if I have a date for Friday, right? And we set that date and she cancels on me the day of, or some women are ballsy. They'll cancel on you like an hour before. They do that. I mean, I've flaked on dates before, because, sometimes I just don't feel like it. Or maybe I have better plans. Because a lot of times women will flake on you for better plans. Sometimes you are a backup. And it's always the same story. It's a friends thing. You just can't get butthurt about it. You don't want to show that you're butthurt, even if you are butthurt. Even if you smell good, you shaved your fucking nuts, you got a lineup, you're feeling good, you have some new clothes, you're ready to go fucking on this date with this hot ass chick, and she says an hour before, "Hey, I can't make it. My fucking friend's toad has cancer," or some dumb shit like that. You'll be surprised. It's always a friend something illness or something like that. Or I might have COVID or something like that. Well, then if that's the case, I say, hey, no worries. Take care of that. I hope that gets better or whatever. I don't even try to ask for a second date. I don't. Now, if she says we can reschedule, I just say like, sure, hit me up. And then you can decide whether or not you want to get, hang out with her again. Sometimes legitimate stuff does come up, but usually, dude, like unless she's really, really sick, women will not flake on. They will literally flake on other. If she really likes you, they will flake on other people to be with you. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. So it's up to you. I mean, honestly, if I get flaked on, I don't really care about the excuse. I don't want to date someone like with low interest in me. I just don't. I don't want to date someone who's like, who can take it or leave it with me. I just don't. And the fact is, you're not everyone's flavor. Sometimes she's not attracted to you as much as she could be for some reason. You know, that's not your department. Who fucking cares, bro? I would just ignore it. I'm like, she has low interest. I don't want to waste my time. I want to go out on dates with women who are excited to be there, who are asking me questions about myself, who offer to buy the second round or offer to get the tip, or who are fun and free, easy, not structured. That's who I like to spend my time with, and that's who you should like to spend your time with. Yeah, who brings a friend on a date? Women that don't want to fuck you bring a friend on the date. My ex would get wild when she drank, bro. Dude, I I had a girlfriend. Shout out to her. She's oh man, but dude, she was fucking crazy, bro. She was nuts. She was nuts. She's the kind of I would drink 21 shots for my 21st birthday kind of chick. I'm plan B. Wake and bake, I'm plan B. It was amazing half the time. The other half, she was crazy as fuck. I mean, if it's a problem, it's a problem. If she has kids, well, if she has kids, she can still be fun, but just keep in mind that um, it's always gonna, throw a wrench in the plans in some way. She's not as free to do what she wants. Maybe you could never go back to her place because she has a babysitter, or maybe you can never really get together because she has to schedule a babysitter. It's just a pain in the ass. It's just a pain in the ass. But I mean, would I date someone long term with a kid? Probably not. No. That's just my preference. Some people like that. I'm not saying anything against it, but just not my thing. I don't want to date someone with a kid. Just not my thing. That kind of dude, huh? I did 21 on my 21st. Yeah, I don't drink like that, bro, but I've dated a woman, one in particular, man. She has a kid now and a husband, but she was a wild child. So yeah, it's a problem, man. Some chicks have drinking problems, man. Like they can't handle their shit. Especially younger girls. Younger girls just want to have fun, dude. Cyndi Lauper, bro. Shout out to Corey Wayne and Cyndi Lauper. That song "Girls Just Want to Have Fun" is so true. So like, when you're on a date, man, you have to have fun. It has to be lighthearted. You're not going into crazy topics about your ex or anything. If politics and your ex come up, just fucking ignore that shit. Just skip over that shit. Just skip right over that shit. Do not be talking about politics or an ex or a bad relationship or something like that on a date. Keep it lighthearted and fun. That girls just wanna have fun. That fucking song? It's fucking true. They just want to have fun. That's it. Your job as a man is to be the leader and create a fucking fun-filled adventure, and you should be fucking digging her guts out at the end of the night. That is your job. You don't want to be a stepdaddy? Absolutely fucking not. Either real daddy or no daddy. Or I could be her daddy, if you know what I mean. Yeah, no, absolutely not. Hell no. Got my Monster Energy drink. Shout out to Kevin Samuels. He drink a Red Bull. So, how about bowling or too loud? Okay, here. Bowling is a good second move on a date. Here's what I mean. The first date, second and third and fourth dates, that's different. I think my friends might be here. Hold on. The first date always has to be something low risk. What do I mean by that? Something that you could just meet out for drinks. If you don't like the situation, you have the freedom to get up and leave. Or if she's like, sometimes chicks just go out because they're bored. They're disinterested. Maybe they want a free meal. So you meet out for drinks. I always say, hey, first round's on me. What does that imply? Second round's on you, bitch. But it depends. Sometimes I'll get the entire bill, but some women are givers. They'll be like, hey, let me get the second round. Like, all right, cool. But I always, if it's my idea, I pay. You start off with just drinks. But if the date is going well, say you're having a good conversation, you're jiving, she's touching you, she's asking questions about you and those sorts of things. Hey, I know a bowling alley next door because you're the man. You did research, right? You know there's a bowling alley or something to be interactive, like I like pool, darts, ping pong, fucking whatever, right? There's like a bunch of stuff around where I live. You could just do it like literally ping pong or foosball, anything. I like to schedule that next. And then you can go from drinks to ping pong. What is that? 2 dates in one night. What are you doing? Building rapport, having fun. Then if that's going well, maybe there's another place close by or in that same place. Hey, you want to get an appetizer? Next thing you know, fucking 3 hours have passed. You're having fun. She's touching you. You're getting close. Hey, how would you like to go back to my house or my place for a drink? Maybe she'll say no. Maybe she'll say yes. It's just going. She's like, yeah, sure. I'd like to go back to your house. The thing about dating is that you have to make women feel safe and comfortable. Look, the truth is, women watch too many of those fucking crime flicks, and they literally like I did someone before who literally said, "You don't have rope in your trunk, do you?" Like they think like everyone's a murderer, and there's some crazy motherfuckers out there. So inherently, men we're bigger than women. We're just bigger, stronger. They are scared around us. Until you build rapport and build trust, they're not going to want to go back to your place alone. But if you have fun and you build that rapport and you're having a good time, well, that's not going to be an issue, right? It's all about trust. Women can't open up in more ways than one, right? To receive you if they're not comfortable with you. So you got to get her comfortable. First round is on me is my go-to. Absolutely. Those logistics sound good. Absolutely. It works every time. And look at Racket Club. Use the same fucking places or use a combination of the same places to get your reps in, I've dated chicks with kids too. So bowling is a good second spot to go to because it's never really that loud. Bowling's never really that loud, but don't make it a first date. You're not going to pay for a bunch of bowling if it's your first date. That's fuck that. You don't know her. She hasn't earned bowling. Maybe that sounds wrong, but that's the way I do. I'm not taking and then usually for a second date, say we have a good time, maybe I lead things to a successful, session in the bedroom. Well, the second date, she trusts you a little more, after your first date goes well, maybe you blow her back out and she takes an Uber home or maybe you give her a ride home, whatever, however you guys got there, she hits you up a couple days later. Hey, this is fucking whoever. I had a good time with you the other night. What does that mean? Motherfucker, I had a good date. Ask me out again. Look, at women are not going to fucking straight out tell you, hey, fucking, I want you to fucking blow my back out again. I want you to fucking take me out on a date again. They're going to say something stupid and mundane. Like, I saw this and it reminded me of you. Or, hey, remember that meme you showed me the other night? Or, I had a good time. That means, hey, motherfucker, I want to see you again. That means, if she sends you a text like that, say, hey, I had a good time too, or haha, funny meme, or some shit like that. Hey, when are you free to get together again? I like to see you. And then she's going to give you her schedule again. See what I mean? And then what happens is that it's the same thing every time. It's a repetition. You go on a date, same thing, have fun, right? But the second date, I'm more open to going to like a nice place for dinner, and the way to have some fun with that. Say, sure, when are you free to get together? And she'll say, oh, I'm free, Friday. Say, all right, cool. How about I pick you up at 7 p.m.? And she'll be like, okay, sure. Or you can say, I'll pick you up Friday at 7 p.m. for dinner. She'll say, oh, sure. Or something like that. And she'll be like, what are we doing? Say, don't worry about it. It's super casual though. She knows you're going to go get some food, but make it a little surprise, make it fun, make it fun, make it a little surprise. Oh, don't worry about it. It's a surprise, or something like that, and then pick her up at 7 o'clock. Women just want to show up and look hot. They just do. They don't want to fucking take care of the plans. In relationships, yes, that's fine. And later down the road, yes, but in the beginning, just be the man, take the lead. You're not going to be a fucking, alpha, fucking wannabe alpha male about it. I fucking do everything. No, it's about just taking the lead. Like, I know this fucking sick spot. They have the best dinners. I'm not gonna tell you where, but it's really good. How about I pick you up at 7 fucking Friday? Perfect. Boom. Whatever, and pick her up at 7 o'clock Friday and go to the place, whatever you picked out. Make the plans, take the lead, be the man. You have the wiener. Exactly. Exactly, Miss NFT Queen. You know what I mean? That women want to feel safe. Haven't had baby daddy issues because when they tried to step up and check me, they ended up getting checked. Oh fuck, I don't even deal with that shit. Drama, no drama. My life is drama free. I did not deal with that shit. If you had a baby daddy and they have issues, if you're on a date and she talks about her baby daddy used to fucking, he's a felon and shit, it is not your job to be Captain Save-A-Ho. If he's fucking crazy and doesn't respect her new relationship and is stalking her, I won't even get into that shit. Fuck that. Definitely gotten in some hairy situations stepping into a man's fight before. Yeah, I would not do that. Quinn, I definitely know you've been strong. I would kill a dude with a quickness like your AMAs. Yeah, I mean, my life's drama free, man. I'm not gonna get involved with any women who has baggage like that. I'm sorry. If you have baggage like that, you're. I don't care how fat your booty is, how hot you are. It's not worth it, guys. It's not worth it. Love triangles are fucking dangerous, dude. There are so many murder stories because of like love triangles, because they have crazy exes. Sorry for the ASMR. Absolutely not. Don't care how hot she is. Don't matter to me. I'm not about it. I am not about it. Yeah, but back to the phone and texting. Tighten up your game, man. Tighten up your game. Don't be so available all the time. The phone is for setting dates only, not getting to know people. Don't be a pen pal. Women want attention, men want booty. Women want sex too, right? And men want attention too. But what I say is, no free attention. No free attention. If you're having fun, you guys are sleeping together, and stuff like that, then she gets your attention. You know? Would you ever be a sneak link? What's sneak link? Like a booty call? Fuck yeah. Is that what you mean? Oh, you mean like cheating on someone? Sometimes that weekend verse is stuck in my head. Like if if you ain't my nigga, then your girl's single to me. But I don't know, man. If I knew about it a lot, I knew the guy, I wouldn't do that. I've done that before, but no, probably not no more. If I knew it. But yeah, I don't mind being a booty call. Fuck yeah, dude. If you're a booty call, bro, that means you got some fucking. You're laying some pipe, which is the highest, um, the highest form of you know. But here's the thing about that. It's like some women just want to date you because you can lay pipe, right? That maybe they don't like you for anything else. Maybe sometimes you don't have your finances together. She don't see a future with you, or maybe that's it. Because I think, well, not that I think that I know, is that the more women get older, they start looking for a guy who can hold it down, who can provide, who is steady, who is stable. Sometimes those guys can't lay pipe. They can't. They're just providers, right? You know, sometimes those guys aren't charismatic or those guys don't turn them on, but they can provide. So be, like I said, be the Chad, be the Giga Chad, be the all around guy. Work on your pipe game. There's so many things out there to help you lay pipe. So many YouTube videos that help you learn how to lay pipe. Work on your money. Go out there and make extra money. Become stable. Secure, pay off your fucking debt, pay off your car loan, whatever it is. Become stable. You know, get your own apartment, get your own fucking house, whatever it is. Become stable. There are things to help you do that. You just got to work, got to put in the work, so you can be the fucking triple threat, baby. Prism says, I've enjoyed my time alone for the last year, working out and losing weight and losing money on crypto. No, crypto. If you're investing in the blue chips, just, it'll blow up, man. Just keep investing. I think I'm a sneaky link with one of the ladies members of the racket club. That's fucking funny. Hey man, if you're into that, I just wouldn't get involved in that, but it's a dog eat dog world out there. And maybe she likes her husband, the security of her husband, and she doesn't want to break up because of, she wants to stay together for the kids, but she also wants to get fucked, gorilla fucked. So we all have needs, right? So man's mentality should be having fun at first, and then if something goes serious, then take it slow from there. Um, no, it should always be. Look at love is playful and fun. It's never fucking serious. You know what I mean? Like, yes, times get serious, but you always want to be lighthearted and fun. You know, you want to be fun. Just be a fun dude. Don't be a fucking buzzkill, bro. You know, don't be the guy that just fucks missionary. You know, be fun, bro. You know, be lighthearted. Don't be so serious. What are we? We've been dating for 2 weeks. What are we? You know, like, do you like me? Like, don't do that. Be free. Let her come and go as she pleases. You know, because when you let people do that, they want to choose you. They do. They want to choose you. You got to love in such a way that the person you love feels fucking free. I don't know if you could tell, but I have a huge Corey Wayne influence, right? And a lot of other influences, but because he's changed my life the most. I just think that some of his information works better with other people in the sphere. But women just want to have fun, dude. If you're fucking Buzz Killington and shit, you know what I mean? Just fucking have fun and blow her back out, bro. Go on fun dates. Be adventurous. Be mysterious. You know, have some fun. Women like that shit, bro. It's like a romance. You're like a romance novel, you know? You know those fucking romance novels they read with like the buff cowboy and shit on them that it's like, you know, it's like, oh, you're teaching me fucking horse riding lessons, and he ends up blowing her back out in a barn and shit. Be that guy, you know? It's never really, I wouldn't say serious, but you always take it slow. And relationships always start out casual, and you should always take it slow. You should always never be in a rush. Don't be in a rush. Why are you in a rush for? You know, it's always better when everything's her idea, when a commitment is her idea, when marriage is her idea. It's always better. Make it her idea because that means she's ready for it. But if you try to rush things, that means she's not ready yet, you know? Don't kill the sexual tension. Time to leave the boys and be your own man. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let her come and let her go. Yeah, man. Fucking beat the brakes off that, bro. There's so much material out there to help you be better in bed. And it works. It takes time, but it works. And that's why I say, like, I know you guys maybe don't want to bang randos, but man, wrap it up. Sometimes banging randos, man, you get some practice in there, man. You know what to do, man. You know, especially if you have one that you're seeing a lot, maybe you would never date her, but you want to have sex with her, like keep those because then you could just practice, you know, you practice. So when you find the unicorn or the one you really like, you know how to lay some pipe. Get those practice reps and yeah, baby. Just like dating, practice reps. Just like going out and dating it, that's practice reps, you know? Wait, my friends are here. Hold on. I'll be right back. Hold on. The boys are here. Okay. Yeah. So not Rodney, I'm keeping my title as a nah, as the Raw King. No, fucking I mean, I get it, but don't. I understand where you're coming from, but do not keep your title as the Raw King. I understand how you feel. I get it, you know? Gotta spread my seed everywhere. My main goal is to put, oh my God, to put on child support. You guys are stupid. Ask the boys for their best advice. The boys know how I do. We've been friends for a long time. They know me. They know my little trifling ass. Um, yeah, but you know, I get it. It feels great, right? No, no, the world's thinnest condom is not the same. I get it, but having little babies is also not cool. You know, or having to buy Plan B. Oh, uh, you know, can I get a sponsor? Just kidding. Just kidding. Let's go. I literally have a buddy, bro, who's like should be sponsored by Plan B. None that are here, none that you'll ever know, but $50? Nah, damn. Let the boys tell Rodney's wildest stories. We're not there yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Get there. That's funny. I got some. I mean, I've been telling you guys some stories too. I buy some Plan B with my Volt. Oh my God, you guys are bad. But yeah, tighten up your texting game, man. You know, Tighten up your texting game. Don't be so available and needy. And the best rule of thumb to follow is take your time when getting back and don't double text or double message on anything. So that's probably my best advice. I've got snipped, no more babies for me. Yeah, but you can still get like chlamydia and shit, you know? You don't want that. You know, it's nice to get snipped, but you don't want all those STDs. I get it. And I understand. Like I know where you're coming from, Prison Wallet Crypto, but you don't want fucking discharge coming out of your ween dog that's not because you want it to come out, you know? But yeah, dating's pretty much just repetition, man. You could literally do the same shit every single time with different women. It's all the same. I mean, of course, you know, women are different and women are going to respond differently. Some are going to want to come home with you, some are not. Some are super structured, like some are like they don't want to have sex with you on the first date because it's going to make you think differently of them or something like that, right? They're structured, which is fine. And it's not like you don't have to date her anymore. Just, you know, obviously she liked you, you know. How you going to be a black Chad? You can be a Tyrone too. Tyrones and Chads. Tyrones and Chads, yeah, that's what we call them. I don't like to get to know my girls through text, only on dates. Exactly. Yes. That's the thing. The phone is for setting dates only. You don't get to know anybody through text. That's fucking lame. Good morning, Queen. How are you? Fucking fuck out of here. Trying to catch a theft case. Um, yeah, we call them Tyrones. Um, yeah, but you know, man, and even when you're in I mean, I've done it too. I've been in, you know, a few relationships, and it's like, you know, it gets boring. It's like good morning every morning. It's like good morning, beautiful. Like it's like buying flowers. Like you only buy flowers for like randomly twice a year for like your wife or your girlfriend. I know that sounds crazy to some people because they buy them every fucking week, but they're not special anymore, you know? Like every now and then you can initiate a text with your girlfriend or a wife, and it's so much more special. Hey, babe, I've been thinking about you all day. I can't wait to get home and blow your back out. Something funny, you know? Or hey, babe, I miss you. Can't wait to see you. Even with a girlfriend, like if you're good at like not texting her or over pursuing or anything like that, um, you know, it's okay to surprise her every now and then because it's a surprise. It's special, you know. When you do it too often, it takes away like there's no surprise, there's no mystery. So, you know, do things sparingly. We've all had those moments where we done Racket Club. I know. I get religious. You know, that's the only time I get religious. Starbucks gift card. I mean, yeah, but flowers for girlfriends and wives and stuff should be special. And you don't get fucking people you're just dating flowers. That's some creepy stalker fucking behavior shit. You don't show up to people. If you are just dating someone, you do not send them flowers. You do not buy them gifts. You do not buy them anything unless you're going out for like dinners and shit like that. You do not do that, you know? Let me send my buddy the code. Motherfucker. I like sent my buddy the gate code already a bunch of times. The motherfucker keeps forgetting. You know, you don't hold on, let me just like I'm gonna close my door. You got him? All right, I'm gonna shut my door. Don't you don't get gifts for people who are not your wife or your girlfriend. That's fucking weird. Like so many guys, especially guys with money, like they'll do all this extravagant shit. It's like what why? She's not your girlfriend. Don't do that. It's weird. That's needy. It's creeper. That's creepy. Sorry about the ASMR. Damn, Ronnie, save some pussy for the rest of us. Try. How about showing up outside their house with a boombox? Contrary to what Disney tells you and Hollywood tells you, that is a terrible idea, right? One of y'all DJ in space is going to send an NFT flower. NFT, you're probably worth some, you know. Yeah, but no gifts, no gifts. Now, I'm not saying I'm some fucking guy who gets like all the fucking women, but if a woman likes me, it's over. If a woman is attracted to me, it's over. If I have her on a date, it's over. I know how to raise her attraction. The gift should be special and specific to what she's into, whether flowers, chocolate, coffee, or whatever. Yeah. Right. So, yeah, get the fuck out of here. Boys are trying to break into my fucking shit. Um, yeah. So I mean, look at you're not going to be everyone's flavor, and I mean, a 10 to someone is like it's like beauty isn't the. I mean, women are just objectively hot as fuck. Some of them are hot, right? But a 10 to you is going to be different than what a 10 to me is. You know, it depends whatever you're a 10 is whatever you're into. And same thing applies to women. Some women like that shit. They like you, they like whatever it is about you, they like it, right? But if a woman is attracted to me and I have her out on the date, to me, it's signed, it's done. It's done. I know I'm not going to fuck it up. You'll give her a wallet full of Saitama and Volt. That's if you don't want to mess with her anymore. Break up. You're stupid. Right? That's what I'm saying. If you're on a date with a woman, chances are she thinks you're attractive. You just can't fuck it up. What's up, Jeebus? Nobody's in the chat right now being dumb. I'm gonna block him for now because he's just gonna fucking. You're getting banished, Jeebus. Jeebus is the guy you don't bring on a date. He's gonna cock block you. What's up, Seiko Hunt? How you doing? Banished. How do you fuck it up? Just by saying some dumb shit, you know, just by being weird or not letting her talk enough, not asking her questions, those sorts of things. So when you're on a date, man, the rule is 80-20. She should be doing 80% of the fucking talking. You should be asking questions. And that lets you gauge her interest too. For example, where are you from? You know, I'm from fucking Washington. That's it. That's what she says. Women who like you, like, I'm from Washington, but I moved to here when I was fucking 5 and blah, 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 blah. My mom used to work in Washington. Like, they'll just fucking go off. Right. And some women are just disinterested. They don't want to be there, or maybe Chad Thundercock flaked on them, so they decided to go out with you that night, or maybe they had nothing better to do, or maybe she thought she was getting a free meal. Who knows? But she should be doing 80% of the talking. You should be asking questions, and after a while, you know, she'll start asking you about you, but briefly answer and turn it back on her. You know, it's okay to talk, but just don't blab your mouth the whole time on a date. Let her talk. Let her do most of the talking, right? Women like to talk. What if you don't care? Pretend like you care. Pretend like you fucking care, right? And if you're not genuinely like, to me, it's like, look at, if you're just going on a date just to get some ass, like, I get it, I understand, but you're gonna have to fucking talk to women, you know, and be at least fucking. The best dates I'm on is like when I'm actually interested in her, you know, like I actually think she's like interesting, like an interesting person. Those are fun dates because you can't fake that shit, you know. You're really authentically interested in her. Doesn't mean you have to marry her. Doesn't mean she has to be your girlfriend, but you can have a fucking good time. You can have a good night, you know. You can have a good experience, you know. The date flow is easy. And you'll notice that like that shit just comes easy. Pause. Not you, the date, right? The experience, it just happens easy. But make sure she's doing most of the talking, and you do that by asking questions. That's it. About her, about whatever. I just ask open-ended questions, and the girls just won't shut up. Exactly, dude. I'm telling you. Literally, women talk so much, bro. That's how they handle their problems. Have you seen a fucking woman talk to her friend on the phone? And then he said this, and then I fucking told him, and then my boss always gives Sarah fucking a promotion, but I've been at the company. It's like, dude, fuck, you know, that's what they do, you know. They like to talk, and if you ask a question, she will blab her mouth off, you know. Even girls who seem shy, some women are more shy, obviously, are awkward, but they will talk, especially with a little bit of drinks, you know. So give her the opportunity to talk. What guys end up doing so much is I see guys like bragging or like flexing or leading with their money or talking about how successful they are. Like, dude, fucking women know when you're successful. They can just fucking tell sometimes, right? I mean, obviously you could be faking it, but you'd be tricking, right? But I think they just know. They just know, right? And let them find out that about. Like, if you lead with like your money and what you got, or how nice your place is, or what your 401k looks like, or what you do for work, like if you start bragging about that shit, it's gonna come off corny and cheesy. Like there are women out there who just want to date guys who can put them through fucking college, right? They're like that. It's a transactional thing. Hey, I'll let you get some pussy. You can pay for my shit, right? But most women are not like that. They like a man who's successful and who makes money, but that's not everything to them, right? Obviously, they want that. Don't lead with your money is corny. Let her pull those things out of you. When you ask her, what did she do for work after she blabs about what she does for work, what do you think she's going to ask you? What do you do? Oh, I am, VP for some fucking company, or I do this, or I run my own business, or whatever the fuck you do for work, whatever, and there's always good follow-up questions. She's like, oh, what do you do for work? She's like, oh, I work at a retail store. I'm retail management. I've been working there for 10 years, blah, 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 blah. Like, oh, how'd you get into that? Oh, well, I wanted to be a dentist at first, but then I decided to work retail, blah, 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 blah. Wow, that's crazy. Okay. All right. So, what do your job duties look like? And she's like, no, I just ask about anything, What's up, homie? Clicks, how you doing? How about the Yon situation? Yeah, Yon World situation is interesting. So I don't think Yon World really picked up on some of the red flags that she had. First of all, I don't think I'd get serious with a woman who has a kid. I just wouldn't. I'm not saying that's a huge red flag, but she kind of played him. Now, I think that women tell on themselves, especially if you date them long enough. The Yon World situation is very, very interesting because supposedly she set him up, got robbed of $50K, and then she ghosted him. Now, Yon is a young, successful, good-looking dude who makes money, has a nice place, probably a nice car. You know what I mean? But doesn't mean maybe he's good at dating and looking for red flags. Doesn't mean that. Sometimes some guys, just because you're getting a little bit of pussy, you forget about to really give me a second. Give us. What you smoking on the patio? Make sure the motherfuckers not smoking in my apartment. They have smoke on the patio. My place looking clean. Oh, so clean. Anyways, yeah, so it doesn't, he's a successful guy, but to me, going on YouTube and doing that, to me, that stuff is fucking, I think that's kind of beta behavior. I'm sorry. I know maybe he's like this big alpha. I think it's kind of beta behavior to call her out and say, I trusted you and act like a simp on YouTube. I don't think that's good. I just think that's a bad way to go about it, bro. Keep your emotions to yourself, just figure that out, But sometimes, like even guys like Will Smith, he's a little beta cuck bitch, Sometimes, just because you have money and you're good looking and you have status doesn't mean you have a spine, and that's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. But he got played. I think that if he was objective, maybe he saw the red flags, maybe doesn't know how to pick up on them, because look at people literally tell on themselves. Like if I'm dating a woman and she tells me I'm crazy or I do crazy stuff or talks about a situation in her past where she's done some trifling shady ass shit, I take notes right away. If it's anything about cheating, stealing, or something like that, automatically red flag, X'd out, not girlfriend material. Obviously. But some people, like, just because she can fucking ride dick or like give you a nice, double gluck gluck combo, the fucking twist gluck gluck combo, people like look past that shit and just say, oh, I'm gonna keep dating this chick and end up getting burned. So you got to be careful. Yeah, Yon got wrecked, bro. I'm not saying he's a beta male or anything, but to me, like, yeah. Yeah, I would never tell a woman that I had 50. I mean, but they were like in a serious relationship though. That was his girlfriend and they were together for months. So I think he felt comfortable saying those things, but I wouldn't say or express how much money I made to a woman or something like that. Lori for the streets, like Rodney. Shut up, Jay. I didn't hear about the Michael B. Jordan. I don't know anything about that. Therefore can't be housewives. Sometimes you belong to the streets, bro. Sometimes you don't got to date those women. You can fuck those women. You don't have to date those women. They're not good. Some women are not good candidates, even if they're hot. They're just not good candidates for long-term girlfriends. If you cannot trust them, to me, look at if I meet someone who has like a big social media presence, who like they're showing their ass all the time and they're half naked on social media. To me, I don't do that. I just don't do that. I don't like that. Not for me. I just think that that's an issue. That's a attention issue. If she mentions cheating on her exes, it's not for me. If she mentions stealing or being deceptive and shit like that, not for me. If she says if she tells me she's done some crazy shit to some exes, or maybe I notice she gets super fucking drunk and doesn't know what like that shit to me is like, you're not girlfriend material. You're just dating material, you know? So everyone has their own standards. Why would you want to deal with that? Like a little bit of crazy and spontaneity is okay, but some shit's just like unhealthy. Sometimes it seems like dudes lose their game once they get a little taste of money. To me, man, I think you cannot lose your game. You have to be even more on your game because now you're already a candidate. Like women look at you a little different now. Like, oh fuck yeah, especially if you're older and dating older women. It's like, oh shit, this guy has his shit together. Fucking finally, a guy who has his shit together. You'd be surprised how many guys do not have their shit together. You know, if you tell you she's part of the wolf pack, yeah, fucking, you'd be surprised. So you just having your shit together, like literally you having like a car, an apartment, and some money, and you look decent is like, whoa, this guy. I'm fucking telling you, I'm telling you, boys, I'm telling you, bro. You know, um, and they look at you a little, they're like, oh shit, motherfucker, I got shit together, damn. Especially if you actually got money, god damn. So Wolfpack are full of thotties. Yeah, they are. Little tater thoughts, little thought pockets. I wouldn't even put my egg roll in that. I'll let the streets handle that roast beef. Hey man, so she belongs to the streets. They get cocky with having money. Yeah, some guys do, but like, don't lead with your money. I think that's a bad way to lead. She will find it out, bro. You don't have to roll up with a Rolex and shit and a big chain, and you put your Mercedes Benz car keys on the fucking table, or like fucking show her your fucking MasterCard. I'll pay for the tab, waiter. You know what I mean? Like, don't do that corny shit. She'll find out. She'll find out. I'm telling you. Let her find those things out about you. When you ask her back to your place later the night, she comes over and she says, damn, that motherfucker's place is clean. Smells good in this bitch. You live in this part of town by yourself. What the fuck? I mean, the things start turning, we'll start turning. House, 3 cars, and lonely. Prism Wallet Crypto. How about this, Prism Wallet Crypto? I have something for you. I want you to work on your physical fitness. I'm not sure how you look. I want you to work on your physical fitness. That's what I want you to do. Go out and work on your physical fitness, Prism Wallet Crypto. And while you're doing that, when you're out and about in the town, I want you to talk to everyone. When you're in the grocery store, talk to the fucking cashier, the clerk. When you're at the gym, say hi to people. What's up, bro? Hey, what are you working out today, bro? Damn, can you show me how to do the exercise? Because I'm new to the gym or whatever. Like, become sociable. Talk. Why? Because when you want to talk to women, it's going to be important. Go out with friends more. Fix your dating social media profile. Prism Wallet. Get on Tinder. I don't know where you live. Get on Tinder. Get on Bumble. Get on Hinge. Get on those dating websites. But what you need to do is make sure you have good pictures. But work on you. Work on yourself, man. It looks like you already have the money down. You have the money and the job thing down. That's great. That's a big part. But the physical fitness and having some sex appeal is next. I'm no fucking sex icon, but I take care of myself. Sometimes I don't get a haircut all the time, but I'm always in shape, bro, and I always wear decent looking clothes when I'm out. I always look good in my clothes. I always smell good. My teeth are always white as fuck. Go buy some white strips, bro. Get after it. Look hot. Even if you're a fucking short, chubby dude, just fucking do some shit. What's up, Gabe? Hey, no worries, man. Welcome. We're gonna be here for like at least probably another hour or so. We're just hanging out. California is full of materialistic people. That is true, right? That's true. But you can still find someone who fits your matches your criteria. It ain't over, Prism Wallet Crypto. Get on it, bro. But you can't feel sorry for yourself. You got to go out and make it happen. I don't know if your issue is talking to people, if your issue is the way you look, but you seem to have the money part together, which is nice. Because when you get dates and when you bring them back to your pad and they see you have like a nice house and 3 fucking cars in your driveway, they're like, oh, fucking shit, this guy has his shit together. But you got to get some reps in, baby. You got to get some reps in. So question, can genuine desire split between multiple men? In other words, can a woman have multiple or just one? What do you think? So I think so. So genuine desire to me is when a woman like is not doesn't feel like she's settling for you. Like you check all her boxes. Like I said, when women get old, as they get older, they settle for guys who sometimes maybe just make money, but they're not fully sexually attracted to. Like they're like, damn, I don't want to fuck that guy. You know, you want to be the guy like, damn, I want to fucking fuck that guy. You know, burning desire, and you have your shit together, and you have charisma and character, and a good personality. God damn, you're a jack of all trades. You know, so you want to be that guy. You want to have everything going for you. But yeah, there could be multiple guys she's dating because like, that's just dating. Sometimes most women are going to have multiple people they're dating. Doesn't mean they're fucking all of them. Maybe they are. Who knows? But you know, that's not your job to worry about any of that. Burning desires different, right? Burning attraction desires different. Like there are some guys that women will wait to have sex with. They'll make them wait, right? Because they can. But there's some guys they'll meet out in Vegas and fuck them on the first night because they have that genuine desire. You know, be that guy. Be that guy too. But yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But the thing is, down the road, you know, she's gonna pick the best. If you're looking for a relationship, right? Things naturally develop into that, especially if you're dating for long enough. It's gonna get to a point. If she's falling in love with you, and if you're doing everything right, she will fall in love with you, right? She'll want to be with you. Like if you're dating, if you're doing everything right for 2 months, 3 months, usually 2 months, if you're doing everything right, it's going to get to a point where she's going to be like, what are we? She's going to hit you with that shit. What are we? It's up to you to either continue it or say, hey, I just want to continue being friends. But she's going to get to that point, you know? Um, that's just how it is. That's just how the women, they want to get closer to you. They want your attention all the fucking time. In the beginning, they might be aloof because they have a lot of things going on. But that, you know, when they continue to date you and those sorts of things and things are going well, you're not fucking it up. You know, she's gonna get to a point where she's gonna be like, "What are we?" You know, I've been telling my friends and family about you, and all my friends know about you, and I don't. What are we? Head ass. You know what I mean? So it's up to you to be like, "What do you mean?" And she'll be like, "Well," and you'd be like, "So you're saying you want to be exclusive?" She'll be like, "Yeah." So then you know you can say, yeah, I'm cool with that. I'd love for you to. I'd be honored to be your boyfriend or something like that. Or if you say no, it's say, hey, you know, I'm really not looking to get anything too serious right now, but I do enjoy hanging out with you, and then maybe you can continue to have fun. But let me tell you, you might lose her. Some women are not going to want to just be getting their back blown out. They want a commitment. They want something serious, right? Or maybe some women will be cool with it. Dude, literally, some women will be cool with getting fucked for 10 years casually and, you know, still have feelings for you and just deal with it. But some women won't put up with it, you know, especially higher value women. They won't put up with that. They'll want a commitment from you. So, um, don't go and buy a nice car to show off while still living in an apartment. Range Rover parked in the apartment complex isn't a good look. Well, if you live in a nice part of town, you know, that's fine. Some people don't want a house, you know. It all depends. It all depends, right? It all depends. They pop up when you're not looking and focus on your goals. I'm telling you, once I mean, you still got to put yourself out there, right? I think sometimes it's totally necessary for guys to just put on the blinders and just focus on becoming better. Whether that's working on your physical fitness, whether that's working on your money situation, or you know, growing your business or making more money somehow. Whatever it is, sometimes you got to put on the blinders and not because dating takes a lot of time and energy. Dating profiles, just meeting up with women, right? Because you know, if you're on a strict diet, you're exercising perfectly, you're trying to get as much sleep as you want, and on top of that, you're trying to run a business or work more. Like going out with a woman sometimes leads to, you know, you're up to like midnight or 1 a.m. sometimes, you know, you're out having a drink or something like that. It turns into a long date. She ends up at your place. Like chances are, you know, you're gonna have to talk to her some more at your place. You know, it's going to take a couple hours sometimes, and you might not fucking blow her back out to like fucking midnight. And then she has to go home after that. Now you're fucking the next day, you can't get up early or you're going to be like tired, you know? So when it comes to women, sometimes you just got to say, fuck it. I need to focus on myself for like a year or a few months to get my shit together and then start putting myself out there. But usually when you start chasing the things you want in life, like your physical fitness, like your career, anything, women tend to pop up out of the woodworks. Shout out to Richard Cooper. Women wait at the finish line and pick the winners, especially high quality women. They do. They wait at the finish line and say, well, whoever gets here first gets me, right? All the winners. That's so true. That's so true on different levels, of course, but it's so true. for me personally, I'm not marrying no woman from the West only to have fun. Hey, man, whatever you want to do. Don't I know, Chris? Don't I know? Focus on you, bro. Absolutely, man. Focus on you, man. Always. Hey, look it. You're always number one. Even if you're married, even if you're in a relationship, your mission and your purpose in life, and you are number one. Always. You have to be. Why? How the fuck are you going to take care of anybody else if you can't handle your own shit? You're always number one. You should always treat yourself better than anyone. Don't ever put anyone over you. I don't give a shit what anybody says. I think that's stupid. I'm attracted to intelligence that can stimulate my mind. I mean, sometimes you like good in-depth conversations. Some women are just so shallow. I mean, they're hot. They're just like airheads, you know? And some women are very introspective. You just never know. It's fun. Some fuck like champions, some are dead fish. Some are loud, some are not. You know? Some suck dick, some don't. Unless you're here, then everyone sucks dick, you know? you know what I mean? Eventually. But you know, women are all different, you know? So those chicas will use gringos so fast you won't even realize it, bro. Colombian chicks, a lot of them are pure hustlers. I mean, yeah, some women are in it to hustle, you know? Like they'll make it seem like you're having a good time. Maybe they want something out of you. But the thing is, like, I mean, when I'm dating, like, it's like I'm not gonna be a sugar daddy. I'm not gonna buy you any objects. I'm not gonna pay for anything unless it's dinner because we're going out together, right? And honestly, guys, if I'm with a woman and she doesn't want to sleep with me by like the third or fourth date, which literally I've been pretty good at just weeding women out who don't have high attraction to me, because some women just are like about you. It doesn't matter who you are. Unless you're like fucking Drake or P. Diddy or some motherfucker, like some high profile guy, then of course, you know, whatever, the world is yours. But if you're like a regular guy, even if you're hot and successful, some women are just not going to be that into you specifically, right? Maybe you're not their type, but maybe they'll meet you on a date. I don't like to go on dates with those women, and that's why I like to have phone calls. That's why I like to screen out my dates with phone calls, because if we could jive on the phone, then I know our date's going to go well. And so when you meet out for a date, well, then it's going to go even better because you're in person, right? And then I usually, you know, unless she's structured, you know, it always ends up in the bedroom, right? But you know, a lot of guys will date these girls who are like not even into them, and they never sleep with them until like the fucking 10th date. Like, why would you? Why? Don't do that. You know. Yeah, some guys look at some guys have fuck you money and they're okay with just being a wallet. They're cool with it. They're cool with it. To me, I don't like that. I like that fucking desire, you know, and it's fun. Why would I want to pay for sex? That's ridiculous to me. Never, ever, ever, never. Not my thing. I was in Medellin, full of hustlers, but the cooler girls live closer to the coast. Yeah, some women are just in it for the money, you know. All you getting is a meal out of me and some drinks. That's it. And things get obviously when things get serious, then you can go on trips and stuff. You know, obviously girlfriends get different treatment, or women that you've been, you know, seeing for a long time get different treatment. You know, obviously, but you can't put people, you can't give women too much that you just meet. So many guys make that mistake. Like some motherfuckers will take women out to like fancy ass dinners for the first date. Why? Why do you feel the need to do that? You know, you could do fancy dinners later down the road when you've had a successful first date, you know, and you like being around her. But doing a fucking a fancy first date, to me, that's just like that's a big investment for not potentially not getting any ass or having a terrible. What if you meet a girl for a fucking 5-star dinner and it just sucks. And you're fucking buying her ass lobster tail. It's like, get the fuck out of here with that shit. I always get sushi. I love sushi. Sushi's my go-to. Rodney, how's your luck meeting girls in person? Okay. If you meet a woman in person that likes you, who's into you, it's way better than meeting in person. I would rather prefer to meet someone in person. But look, it's always such a crap shot meeting someone in person, because you don't know where they're at. Like, look, If you feel burning desire and compelled to talk to someone, go approach them. 100%. You're going to feel better about yourself if you, instead of passing them up, right? You don't have to feel like you have to hit on every single fucking woman you walk by. Some women will make it apparent that they like you, especially if you're at like an event or a club or maybe at a gym or something like that. Some women will I fuck the shit out of you, smile at you, those sorts of things. Most women will not just come up to you and say, hey, I think you're fucking cute. Maybe they'll come talk to you or comment on something you're wearing or comment on your shoes or something like that. Women at clubs or bars will proximity. They'll come up to you. They'll speak to you. But usually they won't come up to you and initiate anything. Women just don't do that. Like I said, the only chicks that do that to me are like black chicks, like really fucking masculine black chicks or Latinas. They'll come up to me like aggressive on some aggressive shit. And they're usually not attractive to me. Like, damn, you cute or something like that. It's just like, ah, damn, you know what I mean? Those are the ones that'll approach me. But most of the time, it's not the case. So you got to pick up your nuts and go approach them. But to me, it's like, unless they're giving me like they call it choosing signals or choosing me or in my vicinity or looking at me, I won't talk to them unless I feel compelled. Like sometimes I'll meet a badass fucking ginger in public or see him and I have to go say something to him. I gotta. But I gotta. It's easy to meet girls. I just ride the bus sometimes just to meet girls. It's easy. Yeah, sometimes it is, man. You know. There are some. Yeah, I like dude. Sushi dates can be fancy, man. Yeah, fuck yeah. I love sushi though because, first of all, everyone loves fucking. Usually, most people like sushi. And if I'm like dieting or something like that, it's been my go-to recently because I can eat like sashimi and still stick to my diet. I know that sounds fucking whack, but I got goals. You mean Shaniquas and Monique's? I like some. See, I'm not really into like that's not really my type, but I like some sometime. I'll take your Latina from you, bro. What's up, Bree? Bree's in the chat. What's up, Bree? Yeah, love me some sushi. Yeah, but if I'm dating someone, I like to go to nice places. I just do. I like to get steaks or like sushi. That's what I like to do, and it's a nice place. And if you're my girl, and if we're dating, you're coming with me. I got you. If I like to be around you, you have a good attitude. I got it. And usually, dude, chicks who are into you, they'll just be like, oh, let me pay half of it. And I won't, but it's a nice gesture, It's a nice gesture. I'm looking for Shakira. Some Latinas are hot. My first couple of girlfriends were Mexican. I'm from like I spent like my high school years in like Chula Vista, so PF Chang's. PF Chang's. PF Chang's is kind of I haven't been there in a minute though, but it's kind of pricey, right? That's not my vibe, but Uncle, you have a passport. If you gotta send it right now. Hey. She doesn't like sushi. Sushi's my favorite. I actually make sushi too. It's not that hard. Like you don't have to go out to like a fancy place all the time. Invite her over. Like, hey, when are you free to get together? I'm free this day. Hey, how about you come over? You bring the veggies and the carbs, and I got the protein and the drinks. Perfect. She likes you. She's gonna roll up with some groceries on time. Why? Because she respects you. She respects your time and she wants to see you, He's taking notes. If I ain't going to PF Chang's, but they can get some pay away though. It's stupid. Oh hell no, muscular chicks. I had one chick at the bus stop checking me out. She had ankle braces. I was scared. I just knew she was a nutcase. Pretty college girls are always at the bus station. Oh hell no, muscular chicks. I like muscular chicks. I don't like big buff Miss Olympia chicks, but I like chicks with some muscle. It's hot to me. It's hot to me. I love women who are fit. God damn this shit. You see, Gabe says my girlfriend pays sometimes, and yeah, exactly. Women who are givers will do that. Women, and nowadays it's like more common, anyways. They want to pay. They feel obligated to pay. But that's not how I do things. I pay. If she wants to, like down the road, like what usually happen, what I found is that down the road, she'll want to take you out of the date. Like you'll be killing it, right? And she'll want to take you out. Like, hey, when are you free? I want to take you out on a date. And she'll pick you up sometimes. Chicks are weird like that. They'll do shit like that, especially if they really like you. they'll do weird shit like that. Like I want to, I want to pick you up. Okay, if I have two girlfriends, hey man, cool, do your thing, bro. If you're dating multiple people, it's kind of like two girlfriends, right? I go dead sometimes to check their temperature. That's fine, especially on the first date, right? Rodder's actually in my apartment right now. He's in the living room with Jeebus. I had to block Jeebus because he's being fucking stupid in the chat. Putting it on Gotta Go Places, supposed to take a trip later this year, early next year. Putting it on the Gotta Go Places, supposed to take a trip later next year. Wait, where are you going? South America? Yes, sir. We're being dumb. We being dumb. No, just Jeebus saying gay shit in the chat. Yeah, let me unfuck Jeebus right real quick. The permissions. Let me see. Community. Right. Jeebus has been unbanished. Yeah, but women usually most women are givers. Like some are not. They won't offer to pay for anything, and you can look at it a little sideways. Like never to offer to pay the bill one time, especially if you go on multiple dates. But most women are givers, right? They're like, hey, let me get the tip, or no, I want to go half. A lot of times they don't want to feel obligated to obligated fucking Jeeves, obligated to give you sex, right? It's like a transaction. They think that if you're going out paying for the dinner, you're going to be expecting some ass, which is true. You want the ass, but yeah, Gabe has two girlfriends, man. Cool, good for you. Polygamy, man. I need to hear something from the ladies in here. I mean, you don't have to believe me. Just go out and try it yourself. Let me know how it goes for you. Like clockwork. How it goes for you. No. Logical. Oh yeah, if a girl really wants to take you out, you definitely know she really likes you. Yeah, of course. You'll be a god in South America. I was supposed to go to Tonga. I was supposed to go Tonga back to Korea or the Bahamas. I want to go to Japan. Two chicks, that's risky. Don't let them find out. You might be live on next upload at World Star Hip Hop getting beaten up by two chicks. I mean, unless they're cool with it. I mean, if you're just casually dating, then you can date as many people as you want. Fuck is dude? These motherfucking. Right, give me a second. Give me a second. Damn, dude. I called, inquired about a car one time. These motherfuckers keep blowing on my phone. One time. Like literally, they call me 4 times a day and like send me 4 text messages. Like, stop calling me. I'm not interested in the car anymore. Baron, I just decided to be single. I think I wanted to be single and do my own thing. So I don't want to touch on it too much, but just because there's a lot of stuff going on right now and people watch this channel. So I don't want to go in too depth with it, but I just want to be single and do my own thing and be happy. So hard decision to make, but you got to make those decisions, They know about each other. It's like Rodney said. Yeah, I mean, if you're dating multiple people, that's fine. You have the freedom to do that. If it's like polygamy and you have like it's not a non-monogamous relationship, some people are cool with that. Some people can't handle that. Some people can. I think most can't handle that because there's always someone getting jealous a little bit. But if they're cool with it, they're cool with it. Who cares? There's no rule on how to live your life. You can do whatever you want, as long as it's legal. There's no rule on how to live your life. So do what makes you happy. Can we throw you a virtual party when you sign the dotted line and it's finalized? It's pretty much finalized, Miss NFT Queen. It just takes time. It takes time in San Diego or California. You gotta go through the process and whatnot, but there's already a date for it. So It's not like I have any hard feelings. There's zero, and it's strictly because that's not what I wanted anymore. That's it. There's plenty of people, obviously, that go through the same thing. You know, it's only hard in the bedroom sometimes. Oh, they're cool with each other. That's even better. Good for you. I want to get a haircut at Santana Barbershop in Sousa. Look it up for research. You guys have do you, whatever if it's legal, man. Wherever you're at, just fucking live life to the fullest. Whatever you want to do. Life's too short. Literally every single day, someone's dying. Some celebrity, a friend, someone's just fucking dying. A friend of a friend, acquaintances. Like life's too short to just like not to wonder and look back and have any regret. You know. So like literally every fucking day, people are dying, and it's so sad. And you know what happens? The world goes on. No one gives a fuck about you after a week. No one does. It's over, which should be, you know. Racket Club, yeah. I mean, it's I mean, it's not a bad thing. I'm happy. I'm happy right now. Like I'm thriving, man. I feel good. I feel good. But I want to experience more. I'll be traveling to Europe this Christmas for a month. I got a passport ready to smash chicks from UK all the way. Hey, put your dating profiles there like a couple weeks in advance so you can line something up, Chrissy. It's a good move right there. Get the little passport version of like Bumble or something. Get some lined up, bro. Yeah, but life's too short. It's crazy. Like that Kevin Samuels died, Kobe Bryant, like so many people are just dying, bro. And that the fact is like life goes on. People have to move on. So life should go on. So live life to the fullest. Do some shit, man. Take the trip, man. Take the fucking trip. Take the fucking trip. Go be with friends. I made a mistake of like not hanging out with my friends enough. I feel like I always like just I would just like not do that. Like I wasn't taking time to have fun. And I think that was a mistake. Like I said no to so many trips and so many hangout sessions. And like life is short, dude. Like what if like someone dies and like I didn't hang out or we didn't hang out? Like I just think about that all the time. I don't want that to be, I don't want my friends and I'm not close to my family, but friends. I don't want people that are special to me to like die or I die and never hang out and shit. So I'm making more time to do that. Like I'm going to like 2 music festivals. I'm gonna see some friends in other states. I'm hanging out with friends more often. Like I'm just saying yes to shit, and stop using work as an excuse now. Luckily I have a job where I can work anywhere, so it helps out. But you know, yes, life's too short not to be happy all the time. Exactly. Obviously, you're not gonna be happy all the time, right? And life is grinding most of the time. But have fun when you can, man. Die in a car accident tomorrow, or walking the fucking across the street like that. Dwayne Haskins, like the football player, literally died walking across the street. Traveling the world has been therapeutic for me, better than buying material things for people that don't give a fuck about me. That's fucking real shit, Racket Club. Do it, man. I don't have the biggest travel bug. I just don't. I just don't. It's not in my nature to want to travel the world, but I do want to do more things like events, like especially music festivals and just like concerts and shit. Like just getting just shit canned and just dancing. Please, DGens, baby, always going to make money. You only have one life. Thank God for crypto, right? Hate when people say life sucks. Um, hate when people say life sucks, then you die. Motherfucker, we have kids dying with cancer. Go have fun, enjoy your life. Exactly, exactly. My token manufactured supplements. Let's make it my crypto journey pre-workout. What's up, Dunskies? Yeah, go ahead and DM me on Twitter. I'm down with that. If it's safe, I'm fucking way down with that. I don't take pre-workouts really because I took them a lot in my early 20s and they just kind of fucked me up. I can't have too many stimulants, but sure. Hit me up in Twitter, my Twitter DM. You did? Okay, well, I'll get back to you when I'm not talking to the boys about stuff, but that'd be cool. Call it rug. What do we call it? Chrissy, take me with you. I want one of those foreign Brits like those actresses on BBC. Lol. Hate when life sucks and then you die. Yeah, it doesn't have to suck. Luckily for us, dude, a lot of us make some money on crypto, man. This has been life changing, bro. Like my life is just fucking flipped upside fucking down. I don't even know what to do with myself half the time. And it's slow right now, and there's always uncertainty. But you know what? All I can do is show up every day, be my best self. You know, so it's a little slow sometimes, but whatever. It'd be like that sometime, right? Make sure you guys like the stream. Clickety clack that like button. Push us up in the old algorithm and subscribe if you like being here. But only subscribe if you like being here. Don't subscribe, just subscribe. That's weird. Dark Labs product. I don't really take pre-workout anymore, guys. I don't really need it anymore. I'm like fucking just fired up. Like my diet's on point, all that good shit's on point. So I don't really need pre-workout anymore. But I do like a little caffeine boost. I haven't been doing pre-workouts a lot. Facts when getting they fast money can go either direction. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, guys. That's why, like on my cryptocurrency channel, I'm so big on taking profits. Like, I don't know if you guys fucking noticed, but I just went really heavy into taking profits. Like one of my first videos, even when I made it, even when I didn't fucking really know too much about crypto, I was like, people should be taking profits, you know? Um, so people should be taking profits, and not a lot of people take profits, especially in the fucking shitcoin space. Don't hold the bag. I don't care what your favorite influencer says. Do not hold the bag. Do not hold the fucking bag. Never hold the bag. I mean, sometimes holding the bag is going to make you an insane amount of money. Most of the time, it's not. Crypto's all about taking profits. It is. It is. Sometimes I got a good feeling about products. I'll leave my money in. Sometimes I just know it's time to pull out. And you get the FOMO when things start going crazy, but then a week later that shit dumps and you feel better. So 1.5 hour workout, god damn, what are you doing, Prison Wallet? My workouts have been like close to an hour and a half because I do like the weightlifting and I do 30 minutes of cardio after. So I will let everyone know when we get closer to it. If you are still interested, we can go together starting from New York. Damn, right, Chrissy, get it. I almost didn't go to Vegas because my ex didn't want to go. I'm glad I decided to say fuck it and just travel out by myself. Took a risk to fly out and meet hundreds of strangers. Great decision. Yeah, Bree. The thing is, like, it's always better to, date someone who wants to do those kinds of things for you, or with you. That'd be nice. Experience those things. But sometimes people don't want to do that shit. And they want to be homebodies and don't want you to travel and shit. Like, dude, go live your fucking life. You know? Homie clicks, I do not, but I think I'm going to soon. I'm getting my VA loan ready to go soon, so I might just send that on some stuff, so like a property or something like that. But I'm not focused on that yet. I want to become a millionaire first. Say yes to the trip. Roddy's ideas on point. Can talk very good. He may have a third grade reading level, but he can get if he can get past that. Dude, I just can't read in the mornings. Like my brain is not there. Yeah, sometimes I have trouble reading shit, bro. Total body 3 to 4 times a week. Nice. That can work if you're not killing yourself, God. Hour and a half is a lot though, but um when I make it big in crypto, I'm going to real estate. Yeah, I want to make a milli for. I mean, maybe I'll go into real estate. I just don't have any. I don't have any interest in doing it. I just don't. I'm kind of glad he didn't go with me. To be honest, he was always a party pooper, even though we literally met at Electric Forest. That sucks. Don't you hate like a buzzkill, significant other? Lame. Lame. Oh, I know who you are. Oh, I see you, Rod. It's another Rod hitting me up. Lame. Don't be a fucking. Don't be lame. Roddy, take yoga classes. I did yoga classes before. I like yoga. It's good. It's good for you. I just don't want to take them all the time. It's just boring to me. I'd rather just lift weights. Honestly, there's always hot women at yoga, but I just don't like yoga. I like it. I do it more, but I just don't. Like you got to listen to what you're like. Just observe yourself. Look at your like people say like they want to do things, but like just observe yourself. Like, are you really like that? You know, sometimes you have to accept who you are. I think that's been one of the biggest lessons for me. Like, I'm not a wake up in the morning and go work out guy. It's not me. I need to sit here and durdle around for a few hours before I decide to get my ass to the gym. I love doing coffee and crypto, eating a second meal, and then going to the fucking gym. That's what I do. I'm not a get up in that fucking. I'm not some Jocko guy who gets up at 4 a.m. and fucking drinks fucking apple cider vinegar and takes a cold shower and shit and runs 5 miles, and then meditates for 3 hours. It's just not me. I just don't do that. I won't do that. But I can still live a healthy lifestyle my own way. Way you're better off now. So many good things have happened to you. Exactly. Seriously, at Lost Lands last year, he went back to the campsite early every single night and missed all my favorite sets. I spent the majority of the fest dancing alone with strangers. Boom. Buzz Killington. Real estate, that's a lot of work. Who wants to keep up with working, to keep working in retirement, put the money in REIT, grow funds, or income fund? Yeah, it's probably the move. Absolutely, Gabe. I'm extremely happy about my decision to leave. Yeah, I mean, boring. Boring. Buzz Killington, boring. Girls just want to have fun. Cyndi Lauper, listen to the song. It's true. Girls just want to have fun. That's it. You got to facilitate that, you know? And sometimes you have to ask yourself, why did you stop putting your best foot forward? Like some guys just get complacent. Why? What changed? Are you still attracted to her? You know? What changed? What happened? Why aren't you that same romantic guy in the beginning? I had to look at myself too. Like sometimes you don't feel the urge to date and court your wife or your girlfriend because that stuff never ends, right? You still have to like literally the same things you do to make a woman fall in love with you is the same things you have to keep doing. And sometimes you just don't feel compelled to do them. It's just a feeling you have. Why? Could be for many reasons. Maybe you're insecure about yourself. Maybe you don't like your life circumstances, you know, and those sorts of things. Richard, you're 19. You're only 19, Richard. Happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday, motherfucker. You little shit. You're getting ahead of the game. You're getting in crypto and you're on this channel. You're getting ahead of the game, buddy. They do. Girls just want to have fun, man. They just want to fucking have fun. That's all they want to do. They just want to have fun. They want to show up and fucking have fun. You know? Nothing has changed. Damn, what kind of guy did you have? Was he into like Caitlyn Jenner? Did he? No, I think Bree just dated like a stoner guy who just like would get high all the time and play video games and not do anything and never chase excellence and stuff like that and just be happy with that. And that's okay if you want to live like that, but there's more to life than just getting stoned and playing video games and doing nothing all day. Like there's just more to that, you know? And especially like high quality women, like hot chicks, they're not gonna date guys like that. It just doesn't work. It's not that he changed really. He just wasn't who I thought he was. He was head over heels. If you knew him, you understand. He was just way too immature and had zero experience with girls. In other words, he wasn't laying no damn pipe. Yeah, so let him go figure that out, you know? He'll find someone that fucking just completely knocks your socks off. All the single ladies, put your hands up. Yeah, he's just got to level up. Dudes need to grow and introspect. Exactly, man. Like sometimes, you know, go do something. Like fucking Roger, like fucking works two fucking. Roger has a good steady job, and this motherfucker's still working a second job, getting after it. That's some fucking hustle ass shit. You know, that's what you need to do. When I got married, it was so hard, always thinking about other chicks that I can't have. But now I'm good now. That's my problem. That's my problem, right? I wanted to have fun and experience things, and I knew that for a long time. But God damn. Damn. Yeah, and then I knew that for a long time, you know. But I think the breakup will be good for him. Yeah, yeah. He'll have some time to. Hopefully, he learns from it. Sometimes people don't learn from that shit, but hopefully, he learns from it. You know. I mean, sometimes we get complacent for a reason. Maybe we weren't as into it as we thought we were. You know, like the saying goes, you got to date or court your woman, or else you got to date your woman, or date your wife, or someone else will. Something like that, right? Date your wife, or someone else will. So, how many years you was with that guy, Bree? But you should pursue your happiness, and hopefully he'll grow as a person. Yeah, I think Bree moved away. So, ex-wife Inu. Oh, is that you're talking about Prism Wallet crypto? Nothing has changed, dude. Prism Wallet crypto. You got a garage, you got a parking lot full of cars, and a house. Get after it, bro. I work 60 hours a week and 2 girlfriends, so I'm busy. Get after it, Gabe. You know, some guys are just naturally good with women. Like I was always pretty decent at like attracting women, but like retaining ones I really liked was tough because I was acting like a little bitch. In my early 20s, but I got better. No, Racket Club, kinda, really. Racket Club, I don't want to talk about it too much because I will in the future. I will. But right now it's kind of a sensitive topic, and there are people watching my channel and like literally watching my channel. I don't know how deep they get into these streams, so I don't want to talk about my situation specifically, but I'll get into that and those sorts of things and talk about exactly what happened, why I felt a certain way. But you could just sum it up to I wanted to be happy and I wanted to do my own thing. So, but I'll definitely go into that for you guys later. But I do understand. I had that chick at my workplace. She worked in a pension department. She was always talking about achieving a master's degree and a PhD. I got tired of her overachieving mentality. It's like guys are really not interested in all that. They're just not. We're not. A lot of us aren't, right? Look at I get it. Society tells women they have to be like the fucking CEO of a company, and that's fine. And I think that's commendable. But you know, I don't think like a lot of guys are really too interested in that. Really, I think trust, fun, easygoing, caring, a giver, and works and makes decent money to me is fine. You don't have to be a fucking CEO of a company for me to like, or anybody. I just don't think that a lot of guys that really matters to them too much. You know. And it's kind of like who cares? Like when you brag about it, it's like oh, it's like a guy bragging. Like no one really fucking cares. But society is teaching men that or women that they have to do all those things. Like you know, and if you want to, fine. Who cares? You know, do your thing. But I just don't think it's a huge deal to a lot of guys. That's why like a lot of older guys that are successful with money date younger women who just are young and hot because that doesn't matter to them. It's different for women because that stuff matters to women, you know, having status, being stable, achieving that's important to women. But I think when it comes to men, it's not as important as it is to women. So and women say, "Oh, does it make you feel insecure?" And so it's like, no, it's not about being insecure or being jealous of your achievements. It's just I don't care because we're visual creatures. If you're not fucking hot, then or attractive to me, then I don't care. Like when I look at a woman, I'm not like, damn, look at that PhD. She owns how many properties? How many houses does she own? Damn. Maybe if I'm like a fucking loser and I want like a sugar mama or something, I don't know. But what does she look like? You know, we're physical creatures. What does she look like? That's me. What does she look like first? Then oh, she has something going for her. Like that's awesome. That's cool because you want that because she works for shit, right? You know, she gets after it. Jayhawk, shut up, Jayhawk. You know, yeah, the best kind of woman essentially is a man. Yeah, exactly. Like I don't, I like my woman feminine. I just do. I like him being a giver. I like him girly, bubbly, fun. You know, I like that shit. Talkative. You know, like I like feminine women, man. I like that shit. You know, I don't care about your college degree. I don't. I don't. I don't care about your achievements. I mean, it's nice to know, and I want to hear about those things, but it's not like a deal breaker to me. Like if you have like if you're holding down a decent job and you have some things going for you, you're decent with money and stuff like that, like, I'm in, you know? Now, on the contrary, there are a lot of women who date guys just for the success, like money, the sugar babies. Dude, sugar babies are more common than you guys think. A lot of guys have fuck you money and have a lot of young women around them supporting their lifestyle. They just do. They just do. Um, but it's rare to see that with a dude. Now, I've known guys who've had sugar mamas. I've known guys who, but it's not as common, right? It's not as common. You know, and it's kind of a weird situation because um, older men with money and status will prefer younger hot women or just hot women, right? And so the crazy thing is that women like guys who are on the same level, socioeconomic level as them, or better than them. Usually they tend to date across and up dominance hierarchies, right? Guys who are on the same level as them. They don't like to date down. Losers, you could say. They don't like to do that. So if they're hot, they're successful, they want to date guys that are just as hot or just as successful or better than them. But the issue is if you're a 35-year-old chick with all these achievements, you're not in your prime. You're not in your youthful prime, because women are hottest in their early 20s. I mean, some women are hot when they're older, but usually you're in your prime. It's like you want a man who's as good as you or better than you and has achieved as much as you, but those guys don't really want to date women like you. So it's kind of fucked up. That's why when you see girls with older guys, it's like women with older guys. It's not that uncommon. It's not that uncommon thing. Like girls like older guys because a lot of guys in their early 20s or mid 20s are kind of clueless, right? They just are. They just are. And maybe don't have it all together yet. But if you're a younger guy, you should feel some power in that. You should know that you have time. You have time to build and become a fucking legit dude. You have time to become a legit dude. So if you're like a young guy and you see all these because look at nothing is more worthless than a man and a young man, right? Because what the fuck can you offer to society? No one cares about you, right? No one fucking cares about you. You haven't accomplished anything. But a young woman, a hot young woman, woo, she's valued. People treat her differently, right? But as you get older, men, we have the opportunity and the power to collect more resources, to get more status, take care of ourselves, and you become more attractive to women. I mean, look at you don't got to believe me. Just look at examples in our life. That's what you see. That's what you see. Ray moved to Texas and pay half my bills. Fucking Jayhawk. Thirsty ass boy. Get some water, Jake. Jay. I mean, older guys who are successful, if they can, they will, if they have to pay for it, they prefer younger women. And honestly, younger women are so carefree, right? They're so carefree and fun and bubbly. And older women sometimes, man, are just jaded sometimes, like some jaded. But I feel bad for women because they have to solve a lot of especially in today's day and age, they have to solve all the problems of fucking life before 30. Why? Because their biological clock is ticking. Having a kid in an older age is hard for women. It could kill them. But men, we're busting nuts well into our fucking 50s. You know what I mean? So we can have kids anytime, but women have to solve all that shit. They have to like get a career, figure out what their life is, travel, do all this crazy shit, and then have a kid before they get too old. They have an issue, it's a problem. And then when you get pregnant, you need to be with someone who can fucking hold it down while you're not working. It's like it's complicated for women. Women have a complicated life, sometimes. But you know yeah, that's one of the things. And that's Jordan Peterson talks about it, Uncle Ruckus, Corey Wing talks about it, fucking alpha male, every man guy in the manosphere, Richard Cooper talks about it. Women are in a predicament. It sucks. But women like older successful men. They just do. They like older guys who have it together. That's what I'm saying. It's not like I'm not trying to degrade any sex or anything like that. I'm just saying that's the way it is. It's like how women that are young have the world, a hot woman, and everyone's giving her attention, you know? Every guy's like wants to fucking be with her. Older guys are hitting her up, you know? It's like, and the younger guy is just kind of fucking worthless. But as we get older, we become more of a gem. Look at hot women are a dime a dozen, especially in Southern California. They're everywhere. But a man who's sexy, who takes care of himself, right? Who you know, has his own place, own car, resources, you know, money in the bank, you know, we're rare. We're rare. So be that guy. I'm telling you, we're rare, guys. We're rare. I want to. You want a Dan Bilzerian guy lifestyle? I wouldn't want like 15 girls around me. I don't know, but that's part of his brand, though, Chrissy. That's part of Dan's brand. But I had a top management job, making good money. I didn't have to try. All my coworkers were on me because of my job position. Girls love power. Yeah, girls love status. Women love status. To me, status is the ultimate. The ultimate power and status is the ultimate like attractive thing. I think women look at guys in three different factors: physical attractiveness, um, resources and status, and of course, personality. And resources and status, because they kind of go hand in hand, right? If you have a high status anywhere in a company, amongst your coworkers, in your peer group, in your hierarchy, whatever the fuck it is, you know, if you're Drake or some like superstar, like people reach out to you. They go after you because you have the status, you know. But a lot of guys just don't have status like that. Or maybe the status you do have that no one fucking knows about it, you know. Um, but yes, women like guys who, you know, have status. They do. They do. They love that shit. Sexy. They don't like pigeons. Yeah. I mean, you could be a cool ass dude and not have the status and still get women, you know, but status is hot. It's hot. It shows that you can fucking do like it shows that you're admired by your peers and looked up to, and other men want to be like, hypothetically, you know. Money isn't as important to personality to me. My ex is inheriting his family business. His mom has good money, but money means nothing when they have no confidence or self-worth. Yeah, exactly. See, it's different to some women, but say if your ex had that confidence, self-worth, maybe treated you right, dated you and stuff like that, you guys had sex more often and those sorts of things, like that would be like fucking icing on the cake. And he has fucking money. Whew, you know. But if other things are not there, then hey, but someone will stick around with a guy like that just to get their bills paid, you know, because some value money more than others. That's why I don't give a fuck right now. Once I get my degree, then I'll see what's up. But until now, I just have a free spirit mindset. Yeah, sure. You know, do what you want, man. I feel like the status has to be earned, though. Yeah, man. Maybe through like grinding on it and stuff like that, grinding it through, like, you know, like maybe a musician making albums and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, who knows? You know, status is status, really. If you're known for something, but I don't think can you really get status without like maybe like winning the lottery. To me is like, see, winning the lottery to me would like becoming a millionaire would be different than like being an artist, like an artist that everyone likes. Like say if I won, say Drake's worth fucking, you know, $500 million, which he's worth more, and I won the lottery for, you know, $1 billion. Drake's still going to pull more because of his status, who he is as a person. Like just like those mega well known, like Leonardo DiCaprio. Leonardo DiCaprio has a new fucking girlfriend. It seems like every Thursday, you know, hot young women. And if you were to take Leonardo DiCaprio's status away, he's a good looking dude, but he's not like some fucking sex icon, you know. But it's his status, you know. It's who he is as a person. Gets women. I don't need no one to pay my bills. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like having status is almost like more attractive than having money. And it's crazy, right? But I feel like the two go hand in hand. Yeah, Drake. Shout out to Soldier Boy. Your happiness is always more important than money. But money does buy you happiness. If you won the lottery, you can buy status. Not that kind of status. No, you can't. What kind of status are you gonna buy? It means status like you're known for something. You're admired by your peers, you know? Men want to be you. Men look up to you, like that kind of status, you know? They buy you things, you know, and you could, you know, maybe make an Instagram account, be an influencer or some shit. I don't fucking know. But, you know, being known for something, is probably better, like a superstar or some kind of shit. It's sexy, it's attractive to women. You what status you want? I mean, like I said, it's not everyone's not gonna have status, but if you're working in a company and you're like the fucking CEO, like the people in your company are gonna know who you are, you know? Like, oh, that's the fucking boss. That's hot. You can become Hollywood financier and get into all celebrity hotspots. Yeah, sure. You can be known for like being the guy who knows celebrities, but it takes some time, right? Some time and some work and some effort. Like you're not gonna go up in there day one and be like, hey, fucking, I know every of these people in here. You can portray that lifestyle, I guess, but you got to get to know people, put in some work and stuff. And that is one way though, but it takes time and effort. It just doesn't happen overnight. I would, I wouldn't want a celebrity. I would like to keep a low profile. Can you imagine being any of those guys, just being anywhere in life? I watched an interview with Cristiano Ronaldo, man. He just seems like he's not that miserable, but damn, imagine being Cristiano Ronaldo. That motherfucker is. Does he have the most Instagram followers? That motherfucker is famous, right? Damn. Imagine being that guy. Fuck. Like maybe you think you want to be that guy, but that motherfucker can't even go out and fucking eat lunch anywhere, because everybody knows who the fuck he is. Imagine that shit. Using the bathroom. Facts compare to girls getting into all celebrity hotspots on easy mode. If you're a hot woman, bro, about who you know. Quick little story before I end the stream. I dated someone in Portland who was fucking basketball players, NBA players, and she would tell me about it. She would brag about it. Met someone on, she would fuck basketball players, get courtside seats. They would fly her out. Isn't that crazy? You know? And she had nothing. She worked at a fucking bar as like a fucking she lived in a studio by herself. I don't know how she paid for it. Now I'm looking back, and she worked as like a bar back or some shit. And she dated basketball players. I live in Portland, so guess which team and some visiting teams. And yeah, she'd be getting courtside seats and getting flown out to places just for some ass. What kind of dumbass financial decision do you have to make to fly someone out to get some ass? Ugh. Just rub one out, dude, and go to bed. It's true. I used to be really good at making my way onto stages and shit. Actually, Uncle Ruckus, no, it wasn't. And it was actually pretty pleasant. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. A woman who's do women have, we call that a pussy pass, like it or not, they got them, it's called that a pussy pass. You got one sometimes. And she was smoking Uncle Ruckus. Definitely like top 10 people I've ever hooked up with or dated. We actually dated for a while, but she was, that she was just a wreck, she's a train wreck. Just always moving from city to city and stuff like that. But she was fun time. But she wasn't one of those women who were givers though. She wouldn't like want to she would expect a lot. Like it would always be a one-way street when it came to dating and stuff like that. But we were sleeping together. So, hey, it was a good experience. Portland was fun, man. Portland was one of the craziest times in my life. Yeah, she was cool though. She's a good. I think she lives somewhere else now. I think I saw her on Instagram. I think she lives somewhere else now. She just keeps moving from city to city. Run from your problems, but you cannot run from yourself. All the girls on Tinder out here are like that, so needy and high maintenance. Yeah, they want you to follow their social media or something like that. All right, guys. Looks like it's the top of the hour. I'm out of here. Or yeah, I'm out of here, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys. Got a good little stream in today. Make sure you clickety clack that like button. Subscribe if you like being here. Oh, if you're a basketball player, you got to find a girl you can trust, not to run around and tell. Dude, I literally know exactly who she's hooked up with. Like some high profile picture, people who are married. She told me about it. She told me about everything. She would like brag about that shit to me. I'm like, can you not fucking tell me the fucking basketball players that were digging you out? But like, that's kudos to me, you know? All right. Yeah, we're gonna do some nerdy shit tonight. So, all right, guys. All right, motherfuckers. Have a good one. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate all you guys. Yeah, hanging out with me for 2 hours. All right, y'all. Have a good one. Peace, guys.